Hey guys! So for this video I'm going to do my top 10 CDs. Now I'm really into music, anyone that knows me knows I'm into music, so it's going to be quite fun. So some of them I do actually have as actual CDs and other ones I don't, and ignore the mess in the background, my room is an absolute tip. Okay, so I'm going to start with The Good Youth by Blitzkids, and I don't actually have it out, but I do have it. No, everything's falling on me. There we go. This album is insane. Now, Blitzkids aren't actually a band anymore. They broke up last year, and it absolutely devastated me because I loved Blitzkids. I still love Blitzkids, don't get me wrong. They really helped me to kind of get into the music scene, and I don't know, I got to meet them a ton of times, and I even got Jono in the vlog, and they're in quite a few vlogs and quite a few videos that I've made them performing and things like that. I just adore Blitzkids. They are a band that I kind of followed quite closely, and I don't know, it was really weird when they broke up. I was really upset, and quite a lot of people I know, most of my friends like them, and they were upset too. So it was nice to be upset with other people and not be lonely being upset, if that makes sense. Like, it was nice to have other people that like them, that kind of I could cry about it with. But yeah, so this is the cover for the album with the name and the bomb, and this one is signed because I ordered a signed one, because why not? You know, I have their signatures so many times, it's unreal. But yeah, even just the album is really cool. Like, it's a book, but the CD's in there, and then it's got like the lyrics and things on the inside, but it is a really good album. I look really short when I do that. Hi guys. It is a really good album. I'm gonna like move the chair. Where's the thing? There it is. Honestly, every song on this album is my favourite, and it's hard to pick a favourite. There's even a DVD in this as well. When they go to when they go to record in LA with Feldy, or John Feldman, as other people know him. But I think if I had to choose, my favourites are All I Want Is Everything, which is the first song on the CD, Long Road, Keep Swinging, and Title Fight. They are my favourites from this album. And if you have never heard of Blitzkids, and you're into the kind of rock, kind of that scene, then definitely go check them out. They are really good, and they are lads. They are like proper lads, and they love Greggs. So who doesn't love Greggs? Okay, so another album, my second. These are not in any particular order, by the way. I've just kind of wrote them down in a weird order. So I don't actually have this as a physical copy, but another one of my favourites is Smile Kid by We The Kings. If anyone knows me or has ever met me, knows that I absolutely adore We The Kings. They are my absolute favourite band, which some people would argue, saying that Five Sauce is my favourite band, but no, it's We The Kings. I promise you it's We The Kings, hence why I have them tattooed on my arm. Well, they're lyrics anyway. But Smile Kid was kind of the first album that I listened to from We The Kings when I was seeing them in 2013. Like 2012 I listened to them, and I was seeing them in 2013. So I was like, okay, I'll give them a listen. And Smile Kid was just like, oh my god. Like, honestly, it was a really good starting band, and I think I will just love We The Kings forever now, because I've met them as well, so that kind of helps. Like, I know they're so genuine and down to earth and lovely, so that helps me to appreciate the music even more. And they just love making music, and you can hear it in the albums. And another one is Secret Valentine by We The Kings. That is another album that I absolutely adore, and just every song on both albums of those albums that I've mentioned are just great. I just love every single one of them, and I know all the words to all of them as well. They're just a band that I think they won't get massive, you know, like Coldplay massive or anything like that, but they have the fame that they want, and that's really nice because they can come and meet us, and they can do festivals and things without getting mobbed, which is actually quite nice. It's nice to like a band that aren't mobbed. Okay, so another one is Somewhere Somehow by We The Kings. There's a lot of We The Kings in this, but I just love We The Kings. Somewhere Somehow is an album that I was really anticipating, and it didn't fail to disappoint. And I remember when they were releasing singles, like slowly, like before it came out, and they released Just Keep Breathing, and oh my god, that is the lyrics that I have tattooed on my arm. When dreams are just a memory. And just I love Somewhere Somehow. I think that might be my absolute favourite out of all of them. And just the album cover as well is really cute. It's just adorable, and you can tell that this album has a lot more meaning because they've kind of found their sound, and they have listened to us as fans and made songs that kind of really we can relate to. And especially Just Keep Breathing, because that's about, you know, keeping breathing and, you know, carrying on even when things are rough. Just carry on, basically. And I just adore We The Kings. They can't make a bad song, if I'm honest. The other one is Mallory Knox, Signals, and I actually have this as a physical. I'm not sure when I got this actually. It might have been at Godiva that was like the first time I saw them, and I've seen them like quite a few times now after Godiva, but I adore Mallory. They are just, I've met them quite a few times as well, and they're just so genuine and so lovely, and the banter is unreal with Mallory. If you go back and look at different videos, I mention Mallory like all the time, and just because they're one of those bands that deserve a lot more success than they actually have, because they work so damn hard, and they're getting there slowly. I mean, they broke America, I think, and yeah, I love them so much. They're like, I feel like they're my babies, but they're like pretty in like their 20s and their 30s, so that's a bit weird. No, Signals is their first album. I don't know, they might have like EPs before this, but this is the first album that I listened to anyway, and it's so good. Like, it proper got me into like them. I said that really weird. It proper got me into 5 minutes later them. I think my favourite song from this album is Hello or Death Rattle. They're just, both of those songs are brilliant. No, my camera's gonna die. Another album that is in my top 10 is Blurry Face by 21 Pilots. Now this case is amazing. I'll do it quickly, but it's like a sleeve, and then like, how cool is that? That's amazing. But Blurry Face is just, I don't even know what genre to call 21 Pilots. It's a mix of like rap and rock, like rap rock, but I guess they probably won't call themselves that. But every song, I think my favourites are Stressed Out, Fairly Local, The Judge, Polarise and Message Man. They're all my favourites. But if you haven't listened to this, and where have you been? Like, honestly, it's such a good album and you should go listen to it. Okay, another one of my favourites is the 1975 self-titled. This is the album that got me into them, and it's just music that I hadn't really been into before. It's kind of a mix of like, again, like rock and pop, and kind of, it's a bit surreal, their music. It's very, it's like an acquired taste, I guess, but quite a lot of people do like them now, so I guess it's not that acquired anymore. My favourite songs are Chocolate, obviously, The City, Sex and Girls. They're my favourites. But again, you should go listen to it if you haven't. It's a really good album. 2 5 Sauce albums, obviously because I'm 5 Sauce trash. I have their debut, which is self-titled 5 Seconds of Summer, and Sounds Good Feels Good. Now, this is the album that properly got me obsessed with 5 Sauce. It wasn't quite out when I got into them, but nearly. But I just had EPs. But it's a really good album. Every song is really good. Like, it's like, again, it's very controversial with Five Sauce because a lot of people don't like them, but so many people love them, and I am one of the people that love them. So, sorry if you don't, I do. I think my favourite songs are... oh, I don't know. Because there's an American version as well, and on the American version I like Mrs. All American. That is one of my favourites. Good Girls and English Love Affair. They're my favourites. Probably a lie, because I've probably said different songs in other videos. Sounds Good, Feels Good. Every song. I love every song. At first I was a bit like, oh, okay, I don't know whether I like them. And then I listened to them quite a few times after that, and I just fell in love with this album. It's so good. My favourites are Outer Space Carry On, which is the last track on the album, Airplanes, and Safety Pin. Yes, because Safety Pin is my app name, which from the 5 Sauce Song Challenge I realised I don't know very well. Oops. Oh, I also have Too Rare to Live, Too Rare to Die by Panic at the Disco, and I don't know where the cover is for this, but this is a really good album. This got me back into Panic, and now I am Panic trash after seeing them at Reading. But my favourite songs are, I think This Is Gospel, Nicotine, and Vegas Lights. They're my favourites of this album. Sorry that it hasn't got a cover on it, I'm not sure where it is. I don't look after my CDs. My last one is Learn Atlantis, self-titled, and I like the deluxe edition, no, the black edition, because it has all the covers that they've done, like the Robbie Williams cover. Oh my god, the Robbie Williams cover is so good. And 1,000 Miles, obviously, I think I've explained why I like that because of Free Radio. But I just love Learn Atlantis. I don't know, I think even before I liked people like 21 Pilots and Panic, and no, I've loved Panic for a while actually, that's a lie. I don't know, even before bands like 5 Sauce, I adored Learn Atlantis, because they're brilliant. And Another Sad Song is like my jam. It's a really sad song, obviously, it does what it says on the tin, Another Sad Song. But it's so good. It's just, I don't know, I love Learn Atlantis. They are brilliant and so talented and so humble as well. Like, I haven't ever met them, but I've seen them 2 times. I saw them in Nottingham, and then I saw them at Slam Dunk. And the time at Slam Dunk, Mike got really ill and couldn't sing the rest of the song, so the crowd sang it for him, and it was adorable. It was so cool. But I don't know, they're just banter. There's bants with they're in the same kind of scene as Mallory and I was going to say Blitz Kids, but they're not together anymore. Blitz Kids never die. Yeah, they're in that scene of bands where they were kind of all like the banter bands. Hashtag banter bands. Make it trend. That was my top 10 CDs. Sorry I had to rush it. My camera battery is like flashing right now. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, give it a like and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you for my top 10 books, probably. Or the Bean Boozled challenge with Hayley. I'm not sure which I'm going to do first, but you will find out. Subscribe to find out. Hey. Hi guys. I just hit the camera. Hey.